Okay, Joe. My question is for you: could you marry a spy?
Well, would you know?
In this situation, you do.
Hey, as long as it's paying for my house.
Like he's like, I'm not going to tell you anything. I just want to let you know there are going to be certain times that, like, in the middle of our kid's birthday party, I'm going to have to leave. In the middle of like our anniversary, I'm going to have to get up and go.
I think I would do what everyone would do in that situation is say yes and then resent them later.
That's literally what everybody does.
Like it's like that's just like how. Like I'm sure we'll be able to work it out. We will not. No, I actually do think that would be lovely. I like my space, and part of the reason I've been single for so long. I think I'd be able to do it. I just like here's the thing. Like as long as I don't have to work.
Yeah, you don't work.
If you're making enough money as a spy that I don't have to work, yeah, babe, see you in 6 months.
What about an assassin? Not a spy, an assassin.
As long as it's state sanctioned.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that may be a little rough. But again, I was just telling people at brunch earlier how I wish I was a mob wife. I was like, that just sounds like so nice because like you reap all the benefits, but
beat, though.
You don't have to do anything.
You're getting hit. You're getting hit.
Only if I'm doing it right.
Okay. Anyway, the show I'm going to talk about this week is called The Day of Jackal. And it's fantastic. It's on Peacock. When you were talking about Lioness, I was like scrolling and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like a nice little thriller spy kind of action-y kind of show. And The Day of Jackal popped up. It was nominated for Golden Globes, Emmys, and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. Because, oh my God, what's her name? I can't. Lashana Lynch, I think that's her name. Bro, she bad. Like,
what else? Is she in anything else?
She's in the new 007 movie.
Okay.
She is like, she gives off, I'm a sexy, powerful bitch, and I love that. Love that. Like, again, I think she could play Storm. She gives off that vibe, but she could play Storm. That's the highest compliment I can give to a black woman. Like, being honest, I think that's the highest compliment I give to a black woman.
For a nerd, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The highest compliment you can give a black woman is tell her that she looks like a fictional mutant who can control the weather.
Like, Michelle Obama could not play Storm. his face.
I disagree. When she got her braids going,
you know what?
Like during the presidency, Michelle Obama, sure, but like Michelle Obama now, when she got her long hair going,
Beyonce easily could be Storm though.
Yeah,
easily, because she gives off you have to give off goddess vibes, you know?
Yeah.
And
so she's a spy goddess?
Yes. So here's kind of the premise of this movie. What do you think about Eddie
Redmayne?
Yeah, what do you think?
I like him. He's fun. I think
I wanted on attractiveness level. What do you think?
I mean, he wouldn't be like the guy. He's got a pretty face. Here's the thing. He played a Danish girl very well.
I forgot. Yeah, he is a Danish girl.
But that's what I'm saying. I was like, he has a lot of like very feminine features that aren't necessarily like instantly attractive to me. You know what I mean?
He also played
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
So do you like him?
No.
No, he's like, I do think that he's a cutie, but like a cutie. You know what I mean?
I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Fantastic actor. And so he's the Jackal. Basically what happens is, this is kind of like how the setup of the entire story is. He's an assassin. He goes in, tries to assassinate, in this fictional world, let's say like the Fox News, whoever runs Fox News, right? Rupert Murdoch.
The Murdochs, yeah.
Yeah, the Murdochs. Does Rupert still run that?
I think he is, but
is it transition?
Well, I don't think it's transition yet, because that's why it's like Succession. Remember,
okay. Yeah. So imagine like his job is to assassinate Rupert Murdoch. And so what he does is he shoots his son. He goes in, sneaks around, has a different costume like in Mission Impossible. shoots his son, makes his son go to the hospital, where then his father has to take this track, and then he snipes him, kills him. And so he escapes, because he's one of the best assassins in the entire world. And Lynch's character, she is a MI6 member. And she's like, the Germans are asking, all this happened in Germany. Okay. And they asked everybody, like all the secret agencies, hey, do you know anything? Did something happen? Who's like, they don't even know his nationality. And she was like, hey, how far did he shoot this? And he said it like 3,875 meters. And he's like, impossible. The record is only 3,400 and something like that.
Must have got that guy from Turkey.
Yeah. And so like he broke the record, like the sniping record for a confirmed kill. And she's like, okay. She plays a very like brash kind of like woman trying to work her way up in like the MI6 world.
Kind of like a hard ass.
Yeah. Yeah. But like they're like, hey, this conversation is not like you'll get this debriefing. She's like, no, I'm going to be in that fucking meeting, and so she sits down in the fucking meeting. Like she's that kind of type of person that's like, I don't give a fuck.
You're not going to push me to the side.
Yeah, exactly. And so she's like, well, this guy's, I know of the type of gun that we would have to get, and it's a British guy who makes the gun. And then they're like, huh? And then she's like, yeah. And so her job is to find out where the gun is, who's the gun manufacturer. Has to be only this one dude. He, however, is like, okay, my life is good now. Just killed, going back to my family, going back to my kid and everything like that. I think his son's name is Carlito. He's married a Spanish girl, lives in Spain. Yeah. And so all of a sudden, they don't fully pay him for the kill. And he's like, oh, hell no.
You don't stiff an assassin.
Yeah, no, he's talking to his wife, and his wife is like not telling her the details. But he's like, yeah, like, and she's like, what, is it about the money? And she's like, yeah, they didn't fully pay me. And he's like, oh, well, where are you going? He's like, yeah, it's bad for the brand, because if one person doesn't fully pay me, then the next person doesn't fully pay me. And so then he's like, I'm going to fucking kill all these fucking people.
Don't stiff an assassin. Like, that's just a crazy thing to do. Especially a world-class assassin who can hit somebody from however many yards away. Like,
dumbest thing ever you could do. But once he starts kind of investigating and kind of going back, he realizes the son was in on it. And so when he was trying to get the money, the guy who sent him like the message was like, fuck you. And so because he shot the son, that's the reason why the dude was like, I'm not paying you.
You didn't put it in the brief. You didn't say don't shoot the son.
Yeah. So basically what happens is you have him trying to kind of go back and get his money or get his revenge, while also the CIA agent, or not CIA, MI6 agent is trying to find and discover who him. The ending is fucking amazing, like perfect, great, like loved it. Because there's actually one other caveat. This one guy, UMD, is like this tech billionaire. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to make all financial records from companies public. Sounds great. Everybody loves that idea. Well, guess who doesn't love that? People who are, the companies.
I was like, Citizens United. Yes. Citizens United is not happy with that.
Yeah. So, literally, so they're trying to hire him to kill him. They're trying to hire the Jackal to kill the billionaire because the shit goes live in like 2 weeks. And so it's just like, hey, we'll pay you $20 million up front and then $80 million to kill them. Because at first they were like, because he was like, yeah, $10 million. How about that? He's like, I need 10 times more than that. And they were like, fuck no. But then like the main head guy was like, bro, we'll easily make that money way back. Like, killing your biggest opponent that will ruin your company's financial $100 million is a drop in the bucket.
It's all about loss assessment, risk and loss assessment. Like, we're all just trying to see what is going to cost the least amount of money and cause me the least amount of headache. However, I will say that usually does lead to short-term fear-based decision-making that never pans out correctly.
Yeah. And so this show is kind of like him trying to get his revenge while also trying to carry out this assassin while getting tracked by MI6 and how that all kind of plays out. I'm not going to spoil the rest. That's basically like the first episode and a half. But when I tell you it's fun, it's good, great acting, a thriller cat and mouse kind of chase, also good action, like much better action than I thought there would be.
And what's it on?
It's on Peacock. It's
on Peacock, huh?
Hey, Peacock.
Oh, it's on Peacock, huh?
Hey.
I thought we didn't fuck with Peacock.
Hey, Peacock is not just Bravo.
No,
it's not just the Bravo universe.
Peacock is so much more, and I love it.
But right now, I think I would give this a solid 8. It's a solid 8. It's a great show.
I've been eyeballing it. I just haven't hit play. I've been doing
that's literally what it took me. It took me like, hey, I need something to watch. Like once you said Lioness, I was just like, you know what, let me give the Day of Jackal a chance. It's a fun ride.
And now you should go watch Lioness.
Yeah, since Jackal's done, I am actually going to watch Lioness.
Good.
So highly recommend. Watch it. Great show.